Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Martin. Welcome back to this YouTube channel.
Hi, Samira. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, this is an updated version of our three-part series on the Gemp application process. That's the Graduate Entry Medical Program at the University of Ghana. Mr. President here has a few updates that he would like to share with us. So, this will be a very short video just to update all of us on what we've said in the various three videos before. If you have not watched that, make sure you go back and check that out before you watch this. So, let's get started. So, Mr. President, can you give us a little bit of background of who you are, what you do, just so we know who we are listening to?
My name is Martin Banzi, and my colleagues affectionately call me Mr. President. I'm a Gemp student. I'm in the class of 2027, so I'm no more in the Gemp phase as well, but I'm a Gemp student. And at a certain point in time, I was the Gemp mentorship vice president. I work closely with the Gemp coordinator, Dr. Hoto, and the Gemp secretary. So most of these updates, usually my interactions with them, asking them questions about it, then I get to know. So basically, that's who I am. So one of you. And in our last video, we went round to do this, and it was very useful. So we decided that since there's some updates, we wanted to add on to it. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much, Martin.
You're welcome.
So, first off, I've heard of something called the Gemp Dental Program. What is it? It was never in my time, neither was it in your time, neither was it like 3-4 years ago. What is it about?
Yes, there's something like that Gemp Dental Program. So it's a new addition, and it's only in the University of Ghana that you can have it. It's in the other places that are offering Gemp medicine, they don't have Gemp Dental. So it's a new addition that came last year. It came, I think when I was speaking to the administrator, they got the accreditation late, and they opened the portal, and it came last year. So many people want to become, just like many people want to become medical doctors, others also want to become dentists. So the University of Ghana Dental School took it upon themselves to do something novel, which is the Gemp Dental. So last year, for example, it started with just 18 applicants, then with 12 of them getting in, right? So that's basically a short brief.
Right, so there have been a few updates to the application process. During my time, I compiled a few important documents such as my transcripts from my undergrad, my WASI set, and a whole lot of things, recommendation letters, submitted it soft copy and electronic. What are the new things that have been introduced over the past 1 year?
Oh, okay. So, basically, what you've said plus some few other things. I think the first change has to do with the price. And my time and over the past few years has always been the form. The form was 200 cities, but now it has increased to 220 cities. You can still buy it online like last year and all that, but that's the first change there.
Okay, so I've learned that there are some few changes MDC has instituted into the application process. Tell me about it.
Yes. So this year we had MDC came out with a policy where any student that is graduating from the medical school from February 2026 onwards must satisfy certain conditions. The first being that you must have done pure science, right? So initially, a student could have done science with geography. Science with geography, basically, you have to do science, and your electives have been e-maths, physics, chemistry, then geography, right, instead of biology. But the new rule states that you must have done pure science. So your electives have to be e-maths, physics, chemistry, and biology itself. So for someone who does science with geography and goes on probably to go and do nursing, it means you have not satisfied that condition. So you have to go
Right.
back at least to write biology. And some people also as well may not have done pure science in SHS, and then they find a way to do nursing, degree nursing, and they want to apply for medicine.
Right.
Something like that will affect you. So I mean, they're not asking you not. They're not saying you won't do medicine, but they are asking that you have to go back and then write it before.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I heard that with the exam process now, we don't do paper and pen any longer. What's going on with that?
Yes, so that one also came last year. So getting to the exam time, the game coordinators were saying they are planning to make it online. if you go to University of Ghana main campus, you have the University of Ghana computing system that people can use to write online exams. So last year they moved it online. The classes were had here on Kolebu campus for the 2 weeks. The revision week you can do anywhere you want, but the exams was written on main campus. So at the main campus, the venues would be the library, the BAM library, the UGCF itself. Then even some people wrote it to the University of Ghana Business School. So it was online, purely online.
Okay.
And that one, the benefit of that was that when they were done, people could see their score, and
Right.
at the same time, to people, and when the results were ready, it was online for anyone to see. Yeah,
Okay.
so people
Okay.
knew what they did, how
All
they
right.
performed, and all that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. And then with the interview process, what has changed?
And the interview process, except for the dental, Gemp dental, and the Gemp medicine is basically the same. It's the same process as before. If you don't know what the process is, kindly go back to the third
The
video and
third
watch it.
video.
But for the Gemp dental, the interview you have to do it too. There's a practical part of the interview, and then there's the interview itself, the official part of it itself. The practical part is that every dental student, any dental student that is coming to dental school, has to learn how to carve, right? So last year they carved the molar, right? The molar teeth. I don't know whether this year to be the same thing or not, but you must learn how to carve. If you don't know how to do it, you don't know someone who can teach you. You can go to YouTube how to carve out a teeth.
Right.
Then after that, you have the practical, the interview itself,
Itself.
where some basic questions are there that you must know, right? Why you want to become a dental student, a
A
dentist in the
dentist.
future,
Yeah.
who the dental dean is, and so a few other things. What are the
Right.
specialties in dentistry and all those things? Those are
Okay.
the few changes to it, the practical part and the actual part. But the medical interview is still the same. You don't have to do any practical part of it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So I think that wraps up all the updates we have for
Yes.
the application process.
Yes.
In conclusion, is there any word of encouragement you'd want to give to someone watching this that wants to apply this year? What would you tell them?
When before I did this video, a lot of people have been texting,
Me
who are
too.
planning to apply.
Right. So we were talking about how the Gemp application process is competitive and you wanted to encourage anyone who was watching this video.
Yes. So yes, it's very true that it's very competitive, but it's also very doable. I've had people apply once and they get in. I've had people have to try twice to get in. But in everything, what they did was, at least for the University of Ghana Medical School, our game process is very rewarding in that if you put in your efforts, you will get
Yeah.
in. So anyone that's planning to apply for the game this year or the year after, the resources are quite there, are quite out there, and they don't change that much. So I encourage you to ensure that you learn, just learn well and prepare well. If you need some mentoring, reach out. Anyone who has done it will show you the way, right? Will help you out with what to learn and any other thing. And at the end of the day, you have a rewarding experience. And I wish everyone the best. And we need, from your application process, because you can be bounced even at application.
Yeah,
Yes, you can be bounced at application.
I
From
agree.
application process to payment of everything to the very day you'll be in school. I wish everyone the very best.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin, once again for doing this video with me, and all the best with fifth year. I'm almost done, left with a few weeks to be out of the school, but thank you and Godspeed to you as you start the fifth year.
Thank you.
You're
All the best in
welcome.
your final part.
Hi,
Right?
I knew this. God. See ya.
All right. Thank you, Sammy.